We ready. Excuse me. We ready, gang. We know what we watching today. No cap. I went say in the video earlier today. That ass, it's a continuation from what the fuck we got, Twinsky. You feel me? So, with that being said,
ain't shit to it but the dueler, dog. You feel me? Yeah, Zersky.
Fuck you talking about. With that being said, man, we finna get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I got so many windows open right now. So, excuse me, So, excuse me. I've never seen that. What the fuck, for real? Say it watch later. Alright. So, look. You know me. I always gotta let y'all kind of see. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on and shit. You feel me? Like, no capper. So, yeah, you know, some 5M shit. You feel me? We just added the script to our city. Is this the one?
Cannabis. It's not just legal in...
Alright, nah, it don't even matter. That's all we gotta do. Boop, 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 boop. That's the video. Boop, boop, boop. That's the video. Dirk reaction says it, Lil Durk screaming in courtroom. Throw it to Aunty allegedly snitches. I don't know how. I don't know how. That's
Aunty Jobina Brown.
It's crazy, but you know. So, y'all know me. Like Mako say, we got the thoink. I ain't gonna lie, man. We got the stogie. For you talking about. We say stogie, gang. You feel me? We got the stogie. For you talking about. Instantly. Motherfuckers instantly minding their business. For you talking about. The motherfuckers finna get into it. For you talking about. Hold on, broski. Broski. Damn, you literally make your own fucking whatchamacallit. Bro, it'd be crazy that this should be right here. Yeah, it's not even. Oh my gosh, bro, dear. Where's we at? 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Like, goddamn, someone always like just. Damn, someone always bothering me, Kinky. As soon as I start the vid, though. Do you hear me? No, I'm just playing. That shit ain't important. Get go. Bro, just have to silence my phone real quick, though. Alright, so look. No bullshit. Scroll. New evidence proves T Grizzly killed his aunt. Now, I gotta read a couple comments real quick. Damn, for Grizzly done took GTA from his server onto real life. Nah, I ain't that dumb. This will be brought back up, I bet. Somebody going to jail, I guarantee. The law ain't about to lead us alone. The internet done blew it up now. They must be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt his alibi holding some weight. On murder trial via Zoom is crazy. Prophet is a legend. He knows and is from Detroit. I said, first Mac, Moolah, and I got my stoink in the ear. Okay, yeah. Certain states got fucked up justice systems, especially Memphis. We got people sitting in jail with no evidence and the court forgot about the case. Oh, our shit's fucked. Fucked. I say this all the time, justice system.
This is an update that I don't think I was expecting. I don't think anybody who heard the details and the evidence of this case was expecting.
Right.
But we have to talk about it.
She managed T Grizzly, one of Detroit's most popular rappers, but earlier this week, Jobina Brown was shot and killed on the city's east side. Tonight we're hearing from a local radio show host who worked with Brown. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash joins us live from the scene to tell us how Brown...
Now, when he said unexpected, that sounded to me like he kind of like fake got away with it. I don't know.
...is being remembered and what police are saying. Anu.
Well, Glenda, Detroit police tell me that homicide investigators are still working on this case, still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting here on 3 Mile Road just off of Mac.
Now, we know the imbecile that's responsible for Jobina Brown's death is Wu 600, close friend, associate, same gang as T Grizzly's close friend Buka 600. I'll spare you the details. Go to my T Grizzly playlist if you want to hear the full story from day one. This is just the update, okay? So a lot of us thought this dude was cooked. We thought he was done for because he was found in Chicago driving around the getaway vehicle in this murder, as well as being in possession with the firearm in the murder. Sir, like the evidence is so impeccable. I'm asking, why is a trial needed?
No, for real.
They found him in possession
Why
of the
you even
getaway
go to
vehicle.
trial?
the murder weapon, and they pinged his cell phone in the vicinity of the murder for 2 hours. He was sitting on the location.
That's crazy.
Come on, bruh. Throw away the keys. But apparently, that's not what's going to be happening, at least for now. After all this evidence, after all my it's over, he's done videos.
Right.
This man went to court in front of a jury of his peers, and a hung jury came back. They could not make up a decision. They could not find him guilty. It was a mistrial.
Grizzly didn't pay the jury. They didn't pay the jury. That's the only thing I can think of. What else? What else can happen?
But
if I'm sitting on the jury, they got your phone, they got your fingerprints, they gang. This is a closed case, bro. It's supposed to be over with. They caught you. They got your phone there, right? They caught you with the murder weapon, and they caught you with the gun. With the car you did the murder in.
you said amongst his peers.
Even if he did do it, folks would have been like, it's some extra shit going on, gang. I'm sorry. I listen, gang. It's some extra shit going on, bro. I don't care what nobody think.
The hung jury was returned back on the 31st. I knew about this for about 2 days, but I was kind of waiting, right? You know, to see who reported on it. Because there's a couple of dudes who claim they've been in the courtroom on YouTube, but somehow none of them reported on this. Right. They're going to wait for Flacco to report on it, and then they're going to make a video. But coincidentally, they're going to make a video about my update that they didn't have before I made the update, even though they supposedly had people in the courtroom. But we're going to address those dudes a little later in this video.
Okay.
But the main question is, how did he beat this? His phone was pinged at the crime scene for 2 hours. He was found in possession.
So it might be more videos to this shit. Like more shit, you know what I'm saying, to surface. Because it's always, you know what I'm saying, people come with more conspiracies. If this shit closes, like the case ends up closing after this, there's going to be still so many YouTube videos about who threw out Bam and shit, you feel me? So, I'm just like, bro, what? Like, you just said it, like, bro, and I don't know how you beat it. Nigga, my jaw dropped, like, beat it? Substantial evidence, bro. Do you know what substantial means? Beyond reasonable doubt, they have enough to fucking prove you guilty, bro. It don't matter if you got the greatest alibi in the world, bro. Dead ass, and it's a lie, but you got it to where, like, it can make all the sense. They got you beyond reasonable doubt, bro. Dead ass, they have substantial evidence. So, like, gang though. That's it. It's crazy. And now I hear what Mac's saying. Mac like, bro, T Grizzly has paid off all the jury. He paid off the jury. He could have. He could have not. The thing about that, it only takes one person to literally disagree. Everyone will be like guilty. That one person will be like not guilty. Do you know that one not guilty holds more weight than all the guilty? So then they got to do a recount again. And say it go the same way, and this person keeps saying not guilty. That's how they do reach that whole situation. That's one of the ways. The other way is literally everybody you get an even amount saying he is guilty and an even amount saying he not, and nobody wants to jump to break the even. You feel me? Don't nobody want to jump to guilty or not guilty. Like everybody set on their shit. Shit crazy, bro. Like that's what I said, bro. You just gotta
possession of the murder weapon in the getaway vehicle, and his phone is being pinged, leaving the city like minutes after the shooting and going back to Chicago, and his phone was also pinged coming to Detroit. How did he beat this? So first off, he tried to get the cell phone evidence thrown out. He claims the cell phone is in somebody else's name. It's not my phone. However, the number that belongs to that phone is a number that he is known to use.
Right.
So he couldn't get it thrown out.
Right.
It didn't get thrown out. The evidence actually stayed, which to me, I thought was going to be the deciding factor on this case.
On phone now.
The cell phone. If the cell phone gets admissible, right? If it's admissible, then he's cooked because you were at the crime scene. But if it's not admissible, then he's going to walk.
He decent, yeah.
The cell phone was admissible, but it was still a hung jury. Here's how I don't want to say beat it, because trial is resuming. Well, the pre-trial hearing is resuming August 15th.
Okay.
The judge told this dude that he'll be able to attend the pre-trial and the trial via Zoom. That's already a bad sign. The judge ain't taking this case seriously at all.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally click the QR code right here or go in the description below and start getting that bag.
They do that type shit for like.
But here's how exactly he beat it. Not beat it, but the hung jury. You know what I mean, right? Anything other than guilty in my eyes is a beat it for now.
For now, yeah.
So his lawyer brought his brother to testify, and they brought medical records. So he got shot August 6th. Wu Thing. He got shot August 6th, and he was in the hospital until August 15th.
Okay.
When he left the hospital, we don't know what his condition is.
Right.
But his brother testified that when he left the hospital August 15th, that he could barely walk. That he was in horrible shape. That when he left the hospital August 15th...
What the fuck does that have to do with killing somebody? Like, I don't understand how these niggas be getting so... Like, damn. Did y'all do a deal with the devil or something? Gang.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
How is this possible? How is this possible, twin? Like, my guy, they still got YNW Melly in jail for fucking 10 years. They ain't even found him guilty yet, twin. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? And they ain't got half the evidence they got on this nigga. They need the feds to come in. FBI, sound like Detroit police don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh,
it's not even that, bro. They probably just...
He was disabled.
Okay.
Now, we know the brother came to that court adding cake on it, bruh. We know the brother came to that court and did what he had to do, homie.
Hell yeah.
Because realistically, nobody will really know if he's telling the truth or not.
Yeah, nobody ever know.
He was shot. He was in the hospital.
But when did the murder happen?
August 15th. Now, I heard
the date of the murder?
That shooting too, but we're not going to talk about it yet. Y'all connect the dots if you want. Nobody would know this. This is like as concrete as an alibi it could get. Because once you leave the hospital and you're in your family home, well, they can lie about your condition as much as they want. Bro, they could say, man, bro, this man could barely walk, even though you was up and about, man, and in the streets afterwards, bro. Even though you was back on your feet playing basketball afterwards, they could still come to court and say, this man could barely walk.
Or he get shot
We couldn't recognize him, man. He was paraplegic, or whatever the word is.
We couldn't recognize
him. There's nothing you could do about it. Even though I'm not buying it, bro, because 2 months later, he was running from the cops in a Detroit alley, bro. You was not that hurt, cut it out. But I think the jury had a hard time reading the medical reports. Oh, okay, he got shot on August 15th.
Right.
Now, the thing is, we don't even know how severe it was. We just know he was in the hospital until August 15th, but we don't know how severe the injury really was.
Right.
So the jury is looking at the medical report, looking at the brother testimony, that when he was released from the hospital August 15th, he could barely walk. So the jury is like, man, we having a hard time deciding if he could barely walk August 15th.
What?
Then to say that he committed this murder August 20th.
The jury is stupid. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? We could bro, I remember one day I'm working out, right? I'm going crazy, right? And I couldn't even straighten my arm. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Because I went a little too crazy on my
just a few
shoulder, my
weeks ago,
bicep
bro.
workout, so I couldn't even
That
feel my
ass, I
arm. 2
couldn't
days
even-
later, I'm fully functioning.
No,
You see what
my
I'm
shit
saying?
was like that for
Like, dang, what y'all talking
2
about?
weeks.
What
I ain't gonna lie, my
are
shit
we
was like
saying
that for 2
right
weeks.
now?
Like, nigga, my shit
If
was
I could barely walk,
like this, bro.
he said I could still walk though,
Like,
right?
No cap.
Nigga,
What he just said, I just went through this, bro. It's muscle. It's not depreciation, but it's muscle dehydration. So when your muscles is dehydrated and you go work out, so like from us smoking the weed and just sitting down and shit all the time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even if we drink hella water, still we don't be moving our muscles and shit enough. So when we go, nigga, and we be smoking and shit, the first time we go hit them weights, you know what I'm saying? And we don't continue. Like if he was going and he kept going to the gym, that's probably why his arms loosened up and shit. Maybe not. He probably didn't keep going, but like me, that it's happened a couple times to where it's like, if you just keep working out though, your arms and muscles will loosen back up because you continuously like keeping your blood pumping to your muscles through your muscles and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I was like that for 2 weeks. Hold on real quick.
2-year-old can kill somebody. What are we talking about? I just seen a video of a 2-year-old who sadly unalived themselves because the mom had the gun around the crib. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck do that gotta do with anything? So you could barely walk, but you just so happen to have this 3 months later, you just so happen to have the same gun that was used in the murder and the same car that was used in the murder. And your phone just so happened to be in Michigan. Like, come on, bro. What
And
we
that
talking
nigga,
about, man?
he still walking.
You feel? What are we talking about?
He's
Now,
still
if
walking.
wanna, you know, you want to get found innocent of murder, but you know you had something to do with it, so they put you in jail unless you. Okay, that's cool, gang. Cause, you know, to get found guilty, it gotta be beyond a reasonable doubt. You see what I'm saying? Beyond a reasonable doubt that he definitely did this. We got all the evidence. We think he for sure did it, right? But the problem is, it's always gonna be a reasonable doubt because he was there, we wasn't there. You feel me? But I don't give no fuck what the jury say. In my mind, everybody guilty. That's just my opinion. I think everybody guilty. This story is too fishy. I don't believe in coincidences, gang. Just like when King Von and Lil Durk, they ops died and they get to tweeting. You feel me? They get to tweeting this shit. They get to doing this, doing that, dropping a song 5 days before. Somebody dissed they dead ops and he died 3 days later. I don't believe in coincidences like that, gang. I don't know if y'all do, but I don't, folks. You feel me? T Grizzly get out the car. His auntie get killed. The auntie ain't had nothing to do with the streets. They got killed by Chicago nigga. They got all the evidence on the Chicago dude. The Chicago dude is cool with the dude. Like, it's too many coincidences for this shit to not. Something going on. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
A reach and it's a stretch. But the thing about this is, he couldn't have been acting alone. So we don't know if he could have been somebody who was just a driver to the situation.
Right.
And the shooter hasn't been caught yet. So we don't even know what his role was particularly.
That's true.
We just don't know.
But we know he had something to do with it, though.
Like they know he was there.
Right.
Because he was found with the murder weapon, he was found with the getaway vehicle, and his phone was pinged in the vicinity for 2 hours. But to say that he did this by himself is a stretch. It's a big stretch.
I don't think so.
So he could very well have been in the vehicle as an accomplice and not the actual shooter. But the jury just had a tough time, bruh, convicting this man after the medical reports and his brother testified he could barely walk on August 15th. So to say that he conducted a murder on August 20th, they just couldn't do it. It came back as a hung jury. So some people believe
what the fuck do that guy? That gang, I literally watched.
I get it.
Jason Tatum tore his fucking Achilles.
Hell no.
A few months ago,
Man,
he's walking around. He tore his Achilles. Do you understand what the fuck that means? I see NBA players go down, and they playing a week later, 4-5 days later, they're playing. 5 days is more than enough time for your body to not be so sore that you can walk.
But they say he got shot though, gang.
I ain't saying you could go do another 10-mile run or nothing, but
2
motherfucker can walk
months?
up and shoot somebody.
There's a whole difference between 2,
now,
3, 4,
what I
5
would have
days.
did if I was the prosecutor, okay, pull up that hospital footage. Did he walk
It
out
ain't
of
that
hospital
much, but
day?
it's still like.
Because if he walked out the hospital, that's enough for me. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't never understood the jury shit, because why you got a bunch of random people who don't know you, don't care, don't know nothing about no laws. Like, that shit is dumb as hell. Don't know, they not the police, they don't know nothing. They just
guilty.
Stupid.
Some didn't believe he was guilty. Now, it was also revealed in court today that Jobina Brown had a life insurance policy on her. Now, I don't have the full transcripts.
That's spicy right there.
So I'm not going to tell y'all just yet. I was told who was the beneficiary, but I'm not going to tell y'all just yet until I get the full transcript. Ooh. But somebody in court told me, part of the family, Jobina Brown had a life insurance policy on her. Now, this person told me that nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy. Nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy.
Okay.
So, hey, y'all make with those statements what you may. If you get my drift, but I'm not ready to put my name to that yet until I get the full transcripts and see the black and white.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, the trial is restarting August 15th. Now, a mistrial don't automatically mean you about to get off. Honestly, a mistrial is probably the worst case scenario for him.
Right.
Because now the prosecutors got more time to investigate.
Yeah. And I think it'll work like after the mistrial, don't the judge decide it's no longer a jury or something, or they get a new jury or something like that?
Hospital claim. Now they got more time to investigate.
With a mistrial, they can just decide, because who just had a mistrial? And wasn't it Young Thug? Young Thug had a mistrial in his shit. And then, they brought in a different judge, fired the other judge, this, that, and the third. But then they end up firing the other judge that ended up taking on the case because he was on some bullshit. You feel me? They fired the female, then they fired dude, and they both was black. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that's for sure one of the things, you know what I'm saying? But it's for sure, like, it's going to go to another trial, though. Like, he ain't off. He not off good, but he just off for now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't beat nothing. A mistrial don't mean, like, unless they decide, like, it's a mistrial and they're also not going to pursue. That could be done in the process as well. But I don't think that's why it was like, with that mistrial, they just like, all right, new jury. Probably keep the same judge. Probably switch it. But they for sure going to switch the jury. Now, they probably bring in mainly majority white people and stuff like that. And now, you run this by them, and they're going to be like, what? It's obvious he did that. Like, he did it. He did it. Like, nigga, bring in 30 white folks. All 30 of them going to be like, guilty. Like, bullshit, you not. They said they brought him in amongst his peers, meaning they brought him in amongst other black, you know what I'm saying, a black jury, probably a majority black jury for, you know what I'm saying, type shit, you feel me? Who knows?
Where was he shot at? Who? Surveillance footage for when he left the hospital.
Right.
Who treated him? What was his condition?
Right.
Now the prosecutors could prepare more now because they know what your defense is going to be.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a little tougher.
That's the only defense they got. They ain't got no explanation for the phone. They ain't got no explanation for the gun. No explanation for the car. He wasn't walking. Like, don't that shit sound? This shit sound like an episode of Power, gang. Like, what are we talking about right now, folks?
For him, the next go round.
They didn't let off Tariq
But the
Sapat.
fact that they're having another trial that fast, they're having another trial pre-trial starts August 15th. Jury selection is August 15th.
Oh, they got a new jury. Okay.
The trial ended July 31st. 15 days? To put that in comparison, bro, A.J. Armstrong, who was being accused of killing two of his parents, I think he had like 2 mistrials.
Yeah.
And each trial was like a year or two apart.
Right.
Y.W. Melly.
Yep.
He had a mistrial. It's going on 2 years. Y.W. Melly is not back on trial yet. So to have another trial within 15 days? Oh, nah. Bro.
All right, if you come on YouTube to get news, be careful because many of these people are making stuff up to get views. So one guy that's making a lot of stories about the T Grizzly case and keeps reiterating how he's talking to people in the court and he knows people that are part of the case, is giving some bad info. So he said Jermaine Whedon, possibly known as 600 Wu-Tang, has made the statement that T Grizzly paid him to do the hit. That's not true.
A lot of people sent me that video saying, yo, this dude is sneak dissing you. I don't know who he is. I've never...
You should have never put his ass in the video.
Right, that's
what he wanted.
Watch this content. I don't know who he is. And he claims he had people in the courtroom, which is all cap, bro. Cap. It's just not true, bro. Yo, there's a reason why I'm going to Detroit to actually do a full-on interview with people in Jobina Brown's family. I'm doing that. I'm going to Detroit. You know why? Why I have access like that, bro? Because I've never told a lie involved in this case. All of my sources is direct from the situation. And also, too, you lied on me. I never said that Jermaine Whedon ever said that in court.
Right.
You was a liar. What I said was his defense attorneys was providing alternative theories. And one of the theory was T. Grizzly paid for this hit because Jobina Brown was pregnant. Which you also acknowledge that the prosecutors brought somebody in court to testify and prove that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant. Why will the prosecutors bring somebody to court randomly to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant?
Right. If that wasn't
Why would that be relevant? You see, these dudes are so filled with hate, and they're getting bit by piece third-party information that they think that they can question. Bro, I'm the source.
Knock, knock. Hi there. I'd love to show you what a K-12 powered school is.
That's why I rock with Flacco, though. That's why I do react to a lot of his vids. That's why I don't know. Like, I do other people's vids too, but like Flacco, I ain't really necessarily ever heard Flacco just make some shit up. He might report a rumor, but I ain't never heard him just say some outrageous, crazy shit that nobody ever. You know what I'm saying though? Like, I ain't.
Why did the prosecutors bring somebody to court to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant? Why would that piece of information be relevant? That's because the defense brought that up, obviously.
Right.
Obviously, right? The prosecutors wouldn't bring somebody to debunk their own statements. Obviously, the defense said that. And that's why they brought somebody to debunk the fact that Jobina Brown was not pregnant. Well, why would the defense bring up the fact that Jobina Brown was pregnant? You see, Brad? People like you are people who I hate the most, okay? Y'all are these pseudo wannabe journalist dudes who hate on anything walking, who can go out and get the direct source, who don't have to represent themselves as a quote-unquote journalist.
Right.
Your third-party information didn't tell you why the defense brought up in court that Jobina Brown was pregnant. That's a random piece of information. Why would they just bring that up?
Yeah.
They brought that up as a motive that T. Grizzly paid for the hit. And the prosecutors brought somebody there to debunk that. Yo, and I never understood you dudes, man. And there's a reason why I waited 2 days to even make this video about the hung jury. Because I wanted to see Mr. I got sources in the courtroom. I wanted to see you report about the mistrial, about the hung jury.
He ain't reported.
I waited 2 days.
Smack his ass, Flacco.
And there's a reason why your next video on this situation is going to be a review of my information in this video. You're going to pop out probably tomorrow or tonight.
Sometimes you got to pop out and just shout niggas. Oh, brother.
Hey, you funny as hell. Why you just end the video like that? What the fuck? You just called me all the way off guard, bro. What the hell? But, man, like I said, bro, we gonna see how this shit go. Cause for real, nigga, now it's a mistrial. Bro, I'm finna see, bro. Like, dead eyes. Like, for real, bro. Like, this shit make niggas look at RP different. Like, no funny shit, bro. You be over here like, but this shit real, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro. The world crazy, fam.
Higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking about chicken, hold up, bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch.